guys, this is Carter Cup. We are going back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you a Las Vegas Raiders NFL team grade, NFL team evaluation. Either way you can put it, I don't care. We're going to grade this team from head to toe, from quarterback, offensive line, from defensive line to secondary, and from kicker and punter all the way down to the returnman and the long snapper, because long snappers matter too. But before this video does get started, I really appreciate if you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Road to 100 subscribers. Let's get there. And I also would appreciate if you comment down below what team you want next. You would also like to, because your favorite team could then be next on the series. Here's the grading system. If you care to pause the video, you can. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. Starting off with the offense, and our QB, you obviously have Derek Carr. 8.1 out of 10. He's serviceable in my opinion. I feel like in the next few years he might be replaced. He was better earlier in his career. I just don't think he's gonna regain its MVP form. Not MVP form, but his 2016 form, which is sort of close to MVP voting, I guess. Then in RB1, you have Josh Jacobs, 9 out of 10. He's a really good running back. Fringe top 10. I'd have to do a ranking list, obviously. Then RB2, Kenyon Drake, 3.9 out of 5. Don't know why he took a backup role, but he's a good backup. Probably one of the better backups in the league. But I just don't think he'll get a bunch of playing time, which is why he's down low at a 3.9 out of 5. Because previously the backups haven't really got much production. But then at receiver 1, which this is terrible, man. This Raiders depth chart is probably the worst thing I've ever seen. Willie Snead is their 6th wide receiver. John Brown's their 5th wide receiver. Zay Jones is their 4th. Brian Edwards and Hunter Renfrow were higher than them in the depth chart, which is the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Oh, and later on, Carl Joseph is not a starter because the Raiders are stupid. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little mad, but yeah, whatever. Henry Ruggs, 6.9 out of 10. He was terrible in his rookie year. Don't think he even had like 700 yards. He had like one good game against the Chiefs, and he had that one play against the Jets with like the worst play in history, and people are saying he's great. He's bad. He's terrible. He should not have been a first rounder. I mean, at least he's better than Jalen Reagor. Yeah, Eagles fans, you are terrible. Yeah, then the wide receiver 2 is Brian Edwards. Oh, he's garbage too. Same with Hunter Renfrow. 3.7, 3.6. They're terrible. Doesn't matter. Yeah, let's get on to the tight end before I break my computer because of how dumb the Raiders are. 9.5 out of 10 for Darren Waller. He's the 2nd best tight end in the league. George Kittle is worse, for the record. Travis Kelce is better, but George Kittle is definitely worse. Very few tight ends will get a 9 in the 9s, so be happy, Raiders fans. Your tight end is 2nd and should have got 2nd team All-Pro last year if it weren't for Travis Kelce. Yeah, offensive line, 9 out of 15. It's terrible. They traded everyone away except for Richie Incognito. I feel bad for the man because now he's going to have to do literally everything. Alex Leatherwood is horrible, by the way. Should have been drafted maybe in the 3rd. He's had a 3rd round grade for me. He's terrible. So yeah, I feel bad for him, for the Raiders. Then at defense, oh, I forgot to say this one too. Cleveland Farrell over Max Crosby. Like, the Raiders are dumb. The Raiders deserve to go 0-17. They aren't worse than the Texans though, so hey, they're lucky. Cleveland Farrell over Max Crosby. You won't understand that. Yannick Ngakoue on 3 teams last year. Jaguars, Vikings. He wasn't very good on the Vikings, but he did have a pretty good year as a Raven and did get some money this year. Over $10 million a year for Yannick, so gotta be happy about that for him. Then defensive tackle, Quentin Jefferson's fine. He was on the Seahawks. He was nothing special, and he still isn't anything special. Wasn't anything special for the Buffalo Bills. Then you have Jonathan Hankins, who is terrible. He will probably never be good. One of the only teams you can make it on. He'd make it on the Texans too, but that's just about it. Then middle linebacker, you have Nick Wachowski, who I don't know why he should be a starter anywhere. He's not that good. Worse than the Texans starting middle linebackers for reference. So we gave him a 3.5 out of 5. And then at sub linebacker, you have Jonathan Abram, who is okay. Never done anything special. Neither is Corey Littleton. They're just about the same skill level. They're both not very good. Corey Littleton used to be a little better, but he definitely isn't anymore. Then at corners, Casey Hayward's not bad. I didn't know they signed him until I actually did my research for this video. So, pretty good for them. I was concerned about their corners, with Trayvon Mullen being the starting one, but it's really not that bad anymore now that I think of it. So 8.3 out of 10. It's still not good, by the way. It's one of the worst secondaries in the league, but it's not as bad with Casey Hayward there. Then Trayvon Mullen, 6 out of 7.5. He's a fine second corner. Probably back in second corner, I would say. But not too bad overall. Jonathan Abram, yeah. Over Carl Joseph Raiders. Interesting. Yeah. Trevor Mulberg, though, he's better than Jonathan Abram. A little lower, I know, Raiders fans, sorry, or anyone. He just hasn't had any experience in the NFL, obviously. So I couldn't put him. I wanted to put him like near 7, but I couldn't because of his lack of experience. And this is why rookies will be a little bit lower in this. Just to know, it's just because they don't have much experience. And then, so 55.8 total score out of 70 there. That's pretty solid. Then special teams, Daniel Carlson is below average. Same with AJ Cole, kick and punter. Daniel Carlson seems to miss many kicks every year. Don't really like him as a kicker. He's he's a better kicker than anything else, though. AJ Cole is a below average punter. Not a great average at all. Low 40s, so yeah. And punt returner, Hunter Renfrow, 2.1 out of 3 is not great. Neither is Keyshawn Nixon at a 2 out of 3. Keyshawn Nixon is actually quite terrible. Then Trent Sieg, long snapper, like his name, but that does not help the team too much as they get a total score of 10.5 on special teams, meaning they have an 120.0, barely squeak out a B grade. 53.7 offense, 55.8 defense, 10.5 special teams, meaning they're worse than the Jets. But yeah, by the way, the Jets aren't actually that bad. I just try to piss off Raiders fans all the time because I hate them. Yeah, don't come to my house, please. I'm scared. All right. Well, that would do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, because I assume you did if you made it to the end of the video, hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel. Comment down below what team you want next. I'm gonna do the Chargers next after this. Hopefully coming out a day after this one. Because my new podcast video is gonna be predicting the seasons of the AFC West, the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Chargers, and the Raiders. So I definitely want these out so I feel sort of confident about my ranking. So these are going to come out first. But yeah, you should go check that out. My podcast will be linked in the description. I think you guys will enjoy that. So yeah, that'll do for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.